Hi guys, welcome back to yet another day of MLT prep. Now this one is a little bit of a little odd jobs. It's the most we can really do now until we can get the tyres on, etc. So, I've already put the mirror arm on. We need one bolt for that. That's on that side already. The next job is to put on these wonderful new registration plates. And then we'll be doing a little bit of wheel trim. I'm going to see if I've got enough of the old stuff to make cobbled together stuff for the back. And then I've got a very small amount of electrical work here that needs doing. And just putting that bulkhead fully back together, as well as finding a way to clear out the river that is in the bottom of the cab, which is not good. Obviously our seal did not work, but I'm going to try again because it's not as wet today, so it should be quite dry up on the roof. So I'm going to try again, do that with a bit of silicone gunk that we used to put the backlight on with the gaffer tape, and that should definitely seal it up. It's mainly leaking from the roof just in this area here. It's just one of them, unfortunately. So, without further ado, I'm going to get on with it and I'll catch you as I'm putting these registration plates. So part one is obviously going to be drilling the holes to take these number plates. Now I'm going to go with a 2.5mm hole. Do the front one first. So I'm just going to go that end, and then we can use two small screws just to pull it in. They are wood screws. We'll get some number plate screws, but for the purpose of it, I've used wood screws before. They normally just go in. So it won't be nice and slow, because number plates are very precious and they do like to snap. So I'm doing this on the ramp because essentially we will end up replacing this ramp because it's knackered beyond belief. But yeah, right, so that's two small holes made. So the holes are purposely made them too small for this. I might have to use the impact to actually get the screws to take, yeah I am, to take onto the fiberglass. That's good enough there. Fiberglass. That's the fiberglass. So we can see which of the two new holes, that one and that one. That's better. Right, so we found the right one now. That's that one. Take it slowly. And then the last bit of gratification. Right, so same again. Oh. My plate, 2.5mm. Gonna go. I've got to try and remember where they are. I'm gonna go there on this one. Done. That one there. There we go. Right, these still have rivets in, so the plate's not going to sit right. So I might have to go get a 5.5mm bit. this is sketchy as we'd use a ladder again, but it's not here. Number plate that I stayed on, which is good.
Think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know.
The pliers, they'll probably come out. Right, with a little bit of work, these will come out. They leave quite a hole in the back of the bus light, but they will come out. Right. So what I can do is if I gunk the holes up, I know that they're sealed. But just before I do that, we'll make sure that the number plate holes that I've just drilled are not going to interfere with the holes that were already there. Because if they do, I'll have to think of a plan B site there. I don't think they will, although they might. One of them might. Something there. Look. There's one there. I think the other one's there. Yeah. Oh, they're very close. I give up. Not that. I'm only using this metal just to sponge it down, make it flat. There you go. That side. So that stuff's sticker flex, essentially. But it works brilliantly as a sealer anyway. Don't want it on the handles of the pliers. Jesus. Bad enough as it is. Right, so you can now screw this in. And because now I can't see the holes, it's just going to be a case of line it up. That's what looks centre. And then screw in. That shouldn't come off. So, we are done really for today. There's not really much more I can do. I'm going to do a few other little jobs, but they're not worth filming. So, we're at the plate now where, obviously, plates are on. So this is day 5 anyway. Plates are on. We've been messing with this wheel trim. It turns out that the trim that was given to us is too thin. So we need to get some new trim. So it needs to hook this fiberglass here. Otherwise it's just gonna do that. But that's roughly the effect we're going for in the end. So yeah, that's where we're up to. I've drained the cab out. So I've sealed the roof up kind of. Best I can. So let's see if it starts. It's sounding happier than it was the other week. We're not going to start it for long, there's not much fuel in it. But all we want to do is make sure the engine just stays turning over. And the water is not just sitting in a stationary position. Not too bad. Not really smoky. Now, I forgot to mention at the end of that video, after that little bit, thank you so much for watching, thank you for your support. If you've not already, checked out patreon.com/Mancbuses, where you can support our channel and the adventures that we do. We are attempting now to get this on the road, and we should not be far off. Every little helps, even if you're only going to give £1. And hopefully this will be on the road, and we'll try and pursue other vehicles getting on the road and helping them out. Thank you so much for your time. Please do give it a like, it does helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you've not already subscribed. I know our little chart shows that loads of people aren't subscribed that are watching the channel. Make sure you do, and we'll get out there, we'll get more route videos done and get this lovely little beast on the road. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you next time.